there. Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Am I going to sneeze? Oh, God. everything's falling down. Jesus Christ. Hello, good morning. Hello, everybody. How we doing? I'm gonna be honest, I'm having a messy morning, but things are taking a positive upward turn. I do believe. We're doing okay now. When I actually got out of bed, things got better. Dramatically so. I had food. It was tasty. I had yogurt for breakfast. And then, I'm not gonna lie, I had a slice of cake. It's pretty fucking good. I can't lie. Hello, Flicky. How you doing? This is horrifying. Yes, I agree. I thought, well, this character logged out in the maw. That's not the best place to start a stream. Just, you know, horrifying sounds of people screaming, souls being tormented. Also, it's just the maw. It's you know. So I decided, okay, well, I'll just Dalaran Hearthstone. Get out of there. Have a nice little Dalaran start to the stream. I was trying to position a lovely little angle, and then I was like, what if we just stared at this Blood Elf very intensely for 5 minutes instead? How about that? And I'm happy with my decision. It was good. What's this? Oh, it's the quest for the dungeon. Yeah, okay. So, hello, good morning. I hope everyone's doing well this morning. I'm doing, as I say, weird, but okay. We're playing World of Warcraft. Playing a little bit of the Brewmaster Monk. We might flip over to Paladin at some point, because I could do with a little bit of raid prep for this evening. Not a lot, but a little bit. But look at her. Miser has reached a solid level 70. Ain't she delightful? She's also item level 385. Ah. And she also has too many buttons to count. I don't enjoy the amount of buttons I have. This is, I think, the most amount of buttons I've ever had to deal with on a class that isn't a druid, right? On a class that doesn't have multiple hotbars that like switch between each other, you know?
Honored to meet you.
It's a bit stressful. I can hear lie. But it is what it is. I've now got some Sunless Spalders. Delightful. It's a hefty upgrade right there. I'll take that, and I'll be happy about it. There we go. Ooh, they look quite fun, don't they? Ooh, they look lovely. I wonder if we can make a set based around that. My transmog game on this character is... it's dire, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty trash. But we're getting there. You know, the more gear we get, the more appearances we get. The closer we are to a transmog that doesn't make me want to tear my face off. I feel like polearms are the way to go on this character, but I haven't found any polearms that like are nice and neutral. When it comes to like two-handed swords and stuff like that, I have a lot of just sort of fairly neutral ones that can go with most sets. And I guess these plain ones are very plain, but they're also very boring. I want nice but neutral, you know. Ah, that one's pretty good. It'll do, I guess. Although, let's be honest, staves, right? It could be a Mogu. It could be a Mogu over here. I'm thinking. Sure, why not? A little bit of that, that's good. Bad transmogger? Me? Never. I've never been accused of this before. How dare you? I am, in fact, terrible at transmog. And this is okay. This is for the best. You know, I can't be good at everything in this game. Which begs the question, what am I actually good at in this game? Sure, I guess you don't reach tabard, why not? It's weird, but it works. So this is Miser. She might not stay with this look. She has it for now. The plan for today, there isn't really much of a plan, I'm going to be honest. It's kind of just do things and get gear and gear up. So as I say, I'm 387 now. And I'd like to gear up. My lowest is a 292 leather helmet. That's definitely my weak spot right now. It's a bit horrifying. I can't remember how to get catch-up gear, though. I wonder if the world quests have reset. Possibly, possibly not. I want a hat. And I want it now. Do the rares in the Zarlek Cavern drop catch-up gear? I don't think they do. Forbidden Reach was good for... I do beg your pardon, I've sneezed. Forbidden Reach was good for catch-up gear. Actually, that's a good point. Primal Storm gear is is good. Let's go. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go to the Forbidden Reach. Why not? Let's see. Thank you. Ugh. I've decided, and I'm not happy about this, but I have to admit it. I have decided I'm a little bit ill today. I'm a little bit ill. I've got a little bit of a cold. I woke up and my throat went, bleh, and then my nose went, bleh. And there's just you know, general, bleh, you know, just a little bit of cold. Nothing too heavy, nothing too major, but
Come out and hunt.
enough for me to moan about it. Enough for me to complain. Oh dear. Fuck it, there's a hunt going on, why not? Let's join in. Let's hunt Blitz Tusk. Oh, Hammett. Hammett about. Oh, hey. That's Blitz Tusk. Hello? Oh, it's a baby mammoth. Let's pet it. Ooh, hog strider over there. I do love the good hog strider noise. It's incredibly classic. Also, look how delightful I look with my hat on. Little herbalism hat. Just the best, really. Just the best. Alright, let's try and remember how on earth to play this class. Not classic, it's TBC. Excuse me? The Plane Strider. There were Plane Striders all over the Barrens. They go. I refuse to believe this. This is classic. Yo. I don't believe you. Oh dear. Injured beaver kits, you say? Go on then. We'll go save some injured beaver kits. Yank. After we picked a flower. Ooh, that's the thing I should do while I'm in the area, actually. I said Hawkstrider the first time? Oh, well, if I said Hawkstrider, then that's absolutely correct. I do apologize. I meant Plane Strider. As to what word came out of my mouth, yeah, I can't take any responsibility for that. I'm sorry. There was a herb here. Where is it? There it is. Holcomb Bloom. Hello, I've got a beaver. Make it better. This is a slow one, isn't it? Jeez. I'm looking for an injured beaver kit. Oh, you put it down so you can attack. There we go. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Hello? Any beavers around? Giving beaver to random centaurs. Are you saying you wouldn't? Are you saying this is a disagreeable situation? Or are you just alarmed that it's happening so early in the morning? Oh, speaking of things that are happening early in the morning, I need to first pick up the beaver kit. Secondly, have a sip of this delicious iced coffee. Oh, with ice cubes in as well. What a good day to be alive. What a delightful experience it is to be sat playing video games in the morning, drinking coffee.
Are you good? I shall join you
Can't lie to you. It's one of the most sublime joys in life. For me personally. Just getting to wake up and play video games. It's fucking good. Also, yeah, I put that beaver kit down, but because I did talk to the person's like, don't want to heal. Unbothered. They can just die at my feet. And so they did.
Hello. I shall join you next time.
2 more to go. 2 more to go. Whee! Blah, 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 blah. Been let loose of a state. Escape the tiger enclosure to be here. Well, I won't tell the zoo if you don't tell the zoo. How about that? Is that legendary number needs streamer Sjoll? Hello. That's me. I'm carrying a beaver. Would you like to see me beaver? I'm suspending it by its tail and also its nose. And also, wow, these things are horrifying. God, I didn't quite realize how they don't blink, and that makes them at least 10 times worse, I would say. I hate it. I hate it. Never look at the beavers that you're trying to save. Well, we'll stop saving them now. Goodbye, beaver. You can die on the shore. Now we need to hunt the beavers? Excellent. So we save them and then we murder them. It's a great hunt. I'm enjoying it desperately. Whee! Big fan, Hands Young Electric fan. It is in fact very big because it's a heat wave. It is, and isn't it fucking awful? How are you coping, friend? I hope you're managing all right. I'm getting by. It's early in the morning for now, so we haven't hit the peak of the temperature, I guess, but we'll see how I'm doing around, well, the end of the stream, 1 o'clock. Let's see how I feel then. Could be a different story altogether. I do enjoy that we help save the beaver children and then murder their parents in front of them. For the hunt, you understand. These centaur are fucked up. I love them. Whee! Oh, there's another injured beaver kid. I can't even heal it. SMH. Right, let's go. Let's crack on with the beavering. Hello, any more beavers? You two are beavers. Boing, boing. So, since last stream, I have obviously reached level 70 on this character. I'm now a fully fledged monk with access to all the potential my talent tree can offer me. I have redone my talents. Initially based off of a guide, because I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing as a brewmaster, or I definitely didn't straight away. So a guide gave me a structure that I desperately needed. So I had a little look at some suggested talent layouts, went through it, and then altered it based on my own preferences. My own preferences being, I literally don't have enough keybinds for this, and I have help hand macros set up as much as I can as well. I still have not enough keybinds. I have so little keybinds. I have paralysis on Shift T, which is not where I would ever put that type of ability ever. That's just not the right place for it, but I have no other places. So it's got to go somewhere. So there it goes. So yeah, I obliterated a few abilities because I am not I'm not made of buttons over here. Also, we need to hunt Norbert. Oh, Norbert. What a lovely name. So yes, I did have Rushing Jade Wind, but I in fact untalented that into special delivery because 1 extra button is good. Even the big beavers look a little bit creepy, don't they? That's interesting. Yeah, so I decided special delivery worked just as well. It's better than having an extra button press. I wouldn't mind Rushing Jade Wind if it replaced my spinning crane kick. If it was like, ooh, it's technically more damage, and it's like a overtime situation, but it's only, you know, it is only the 1 cast. It's not spammable. It's got a cooldown. Alas, that is not the case. Also, we now need to hunt Sarana. Let's go pick flowers while everyone else hunts Sarana. Blink. That's a windswept hug and bloom. It's definitely not evening. No. Oh dear me. You ready to get blown away? Oh, there we go. We only got blown away a little bit. That's not too bad. Just a little shunt. Sometimes that thing can knock you off a cliff. It's great fun. Well, that's part of Dead Everything. Love that album. This is Footprint. Do it lead to more footprint? Where is Sarana? There's a flare down here. I swear she's normally over here too as well. I'm sure I've done this one before. Let's just have a think about what we're doing and wait for someone else to find her. Know how to play Brewmaster? Nice. I'm learning. I'm getting there. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought it would. It's maybe, I mean, it's currently my favorite tank, but that's not a fully formed opinion. That's like a, ooh, this is a new thing that I'm trying and it's fun. Whee! Okay. Oh dear. And doing with the heat, it's waking up my eyes on fire from the grass pollen that I don't enjoy. Ooh, yeah, that doesn't sound like a good time. Ah, this is a model I do love. Look at these things, aren't they gorgeous? Last season's PvP mount was this, and oh, I low-key regret not farming out arenas. That's what we should do on today's stream. We should go and grind out arenas. That's the thing I can do on Paladin. That's the thing I should do because I kind of want to. But yeah, I regret not getting that mount. But the good news is, if I just grind out 2 mounts in 1 season, I can get that mount. Although to be fair, this season's PvP mount.
You did better than
Where
I
is it?
expected.
Where?
My scouts will search for new
A
hunting
delightful vicious war snail. I mean, that's objectively very cool as well. Look at the spikes on its eyes. That's incredibly fucked up. I love it. I love it. Ah, oh, dear me. Look a big, love a big beaver. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Another windswept one. Let's go flying with it. Whee! Give me flowers. Give me flowers. Give me flowers. Think. Oh shit, I missed. I got all disorientated, so I did. And it wasn't even a disorientate effect. Think. I'll get one more. There we go. That'll do me. That'll do. Oh, my herbs despawned. We don't get knocked off a cliff today. That's okay. Yeah, while we're up here, I should go and throw my shards of knowledge at the person. Nice. Hunting trophies as well. Whelpling crests. Oh, many a thing. Doesn't matter how big the blow is, just as long as you enjoy the experience. Exactly. Wiser words have not been said. We were experiencing some true wisdom this fine AM.
This is sacred land.
We are. Let's share the bounty. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna go to the Forbidden Reach, flow around, do some bits and bobs there, maybe get some gear. I'd love to get a hat. That's the goal for today, get a new hat. And if not, cry about it and then go do PvP. That sounds like a fun time also. I'd like to blob onto my paladin and go do that.
My heart
Hi,
awaits you.
I need hunting
Good
trophies
luck.
to give to you.
Off with you then.
And then one
Trust
more.
your eagle eye.
One more. There we go.
Well,
And abandon this quest because it always gives you this quest and I never get around to doing it because I can't be bothered, so I'm just going to abandon it. Shards of Knowledge, that's it. Let's go turn those in. Yeah, it's a shame there's no world quests that are rewarding me a hat. That would be very nice. But also, perhaps too convenient. Oh, do you know what I should do? I should go speak to Rathian and Sibelian. Because their quests, their weekly quests they give you, can give you gear. I wonder what gear, what that gear scales up to at the moment. I wonder if that's changed with the patches or not. Don't put a point in cultivation. That's not what we want to do. We want to put a point in botany. Okay, we want 3 herbalist things.
Trade follows trust.
And we'll give the rest to
Come
alchemy.
back with more coin. I will hope for your swift return.
That's 3 herbalism. And then we'll throw the rest into alchemy. All 2 of them.
Your journey end in victory.
There we go. Dragon shards of knowledge. Now we can pick herbs while mounted. Woo! Good shit. Let's test that theory. Also, Bio Mastery. There we go. Oop, there we go. Yeah. Herbing while mounted. The world is a better place. Forbidden Reach, that's what we're up to. So where, oh where? Help, I'm getting blown away by herbs. Let's go this way. Let's go to the teleporter. That'll be easier than anything. I desperately need to set my Hearthstone to Valdrakken or somewhere like that, because it's still set to the Butcher's block in Maldraxxus, which is a wonderful place, and it's a great place for this character, because I'd spent a lot of time there and in Maldraxxus at the end of Shadowlands, doing the achievements for the flesh crafting, the Abomination Stitch Yard thing. But it's incredibly inconvenient when it's not current content. It's incredibly inconvenient when I'm like, oh, I'll just go back to Valdrakken. I'll just Hearthstone to Maldraxxus, take a flight point, do that. Thankfully, the Dalaran Hearthstone exists, and that's just as convenient, if not a little bit less. A wise tiger, absolutely. Ah, but are you as wise as this tiger? Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Keep waiting. There we go. He was wise as this tiger. Rawr. Look at it. It's so pretty. God, I love the statues. I love the statues. Monk is just one of the coolest classes. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't it delightful? Alright, what were we doing here? I was supposed to look at Rathian's quest, wasn't I? Yeah, well. I need a hat. Ooh, primal, that's it, primal storm gear. So basically just the primal storm currency, whatever it's called. Elemental acid reflux. What's it called again?
we serve
Elemental overflow, that's it. Why was I getting... Oh, I was thinking of cosmic flux, that was it.
To the voice of the mountain.
Obviously. Alright, let's pick up these dailies. Go get some overflow. Not acid reflux. That would just be uncomfortable, really. And then, I guess, do some other stuff as well.
Such an unusual
And then we'll be able to spend that on sweet, sweet hat, hopefully.
Let's have a look at you.
Just a hat would be nice.
I have patience to see.
victory in all.
We're not going to pick up every quest because We don't need to. I'm watching my friends stream video games and chatting with my friend while I'm playing video games too. Yeah. You're saying white is better. In terms of tiger, you're gonna have blasphemous words against Zuin the white tiger. He's a baby. He's lovely. He goes, oh, tiger. He has never once, in any of his voices of dialogue, ever sounded like that. Only in my dream. Strawberry is fierce. Ooh. I'm not gonna say that's incorrect. That's a very solid statement. I would find it hard to prove any sort of defense against that. Yeah. I wonder if, because there's the vendors for the Primal Storm gear in Valdrakken, the place I still don't have my Hearthstone set to. I wonder if they put a vendor out here as well. I don't think they did, because I think you can also get the gear from just like random tokens and stuff from rares, which would normally be great, but no one's here anymore, so the rares are a bit hard to kill. Like, I probably won't die, Brewmaster, but they might not die for a long time either, and that just doesn't sound like the best of fun. Like on my well-geared Paladin, we were killing rares very slowly, which doesn't sound promising for this character, does it? I wonder if there's any groups up. I wonder if there's anyone. Because surely some other people will be here for catch-up gear and stuff as well. I think Zarlak does have its own form of catch-up gear. I just don't think it's as reliable as buying stuff from the Primal Storm vendor and then just upgrading it, you know? It's got good gear from like world quests and rares and stuff like that. It's got some good sort of baseline gear, but it feels like Forbidden Reach is very much catch-up gear? I don't know what I'm saying. I just want a better hat than 292. When the rest of my gear is like, what, 38 something? I've got a ring that's quite low. No, I don't. A trinket that's quite low. Oh, I'm getting there actually quite a bit with these. What's my lowest? Obviously it's the hat, but my second lowest. They're all 38 something. It's just that hat. Well, shoot, that's great. Strawberry is fist. Wise words. Wise words.
Well, now, you're certainly a surprise.
Tuskar man said very nice things. I didn't listen to any of them, but they were very nice. Let's go get some climbing gear, shall we? There's an airy chasm to explore. Ooh, and a rare. Eh, fuck it. If there's the hunter there, we might be able to kill the rare. Right? Let's do this one as a test. Let's test this experience. How long will it take us to kill this rare? It's 33 minutes past. I'm gonna pop all of my cooldowns and see what portion of its health is damaged. Currently we've got basically none. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That doesn't bode great, does it? That's just a bit of an effort. Oh, dear me. Here's a question. Did Brewmaster used to have Touch of Karma? Was that a class-specific thing? Because I remember Touch of Karma and Touch of Death, but I never really played much Brewmaster up until, like, well, now, really. So I know much about the specs past. I know that monks have had Touch of Death and Touch of Karma. I feel like it was a Windwalker thing. So it maybe wasn't even a Mistwalker. Mistwalker. Yes. Mistwalker is just the talent build for Mistweaver where you punch things a lot and that makes people healthy. It's Windwalker mixed with Mistweaver. I love Mistweaver as a spec. It was one of my original healing loves. So it still has a very soft space in my heart. But I'm gonna be honest, I much prefer it as a healing spellcaster, because there's always been, or as far as I can remember, there's always been two sort of ways that you can spec. God, this thing's never gonna die. Let's leave. Let's just leave. This thing has too much health for me to even think about breathing on it. Well, I'm not dying, but God, it's not either. But yeah, Mistweaver, as far as I can remember, has always had two sort of ways to build, and I've always preferred the plain spellcasty way. Like, I like its spells. I like the spellcasting. I like being a ranged healer with the mists and everything. I like how that plays. I'm not... I don't mind. I can appreciate the fist weaving, as it's called. the fist weaving build. It's just not my jam. I much prefer to just be a healer, you know. It's an interesting idea. Like last I remembered, it was like putting the enveloping mist. What's it called? Renewing mist on people, and then whenever you punched, you did your it did like a gust of healing on them. Like, it was neat. It was just not what I wanted to play Mistweaver for. And it seemed to be that lots of people who play Mistweaver and like wrote guides for Mistweaver and talents and stuff like that were like, oh yeah, here's the fist weaving build. And I was like, well, that's fine, but I don't give a shit. I just want to cast my misty spells and drink tea, and oof. I like the spell casting part of it. Yeah. How do I get up there? Not like that. Not like that. Let's try again. Hey, fist weaving. Yeah, it's not my jam. Also, I just lost grip from a thing throwing things at me. Funny. Where is the there? There is the. Whee! Oh god. 1 second, I'm being attacked by a Sliven. There we go. There we go. Blink. 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 Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Is there... Ah, there's ones behind me. And then we grapple over? Yes. I remember doing this now. What an incredibly dark and ominous cave. Hello? Anybody in? But if I was on my paladin right now, I would shine my light-based torch into there and I hope I'd find nothing. Wee. Alright, go away, backpack. I'm no longer climbing. We have climbed. I could subdue the Warcraft. That wouldn't be good. It's. I think the main issue is that the gear tokens come from rares, and killing rares is. This area was the rares as they are designed are perfect for how the area was when it came out. It's just now that it's no longer the main content, and now it's very much just catch up of that. The health pools of the rares are way out of scale for people not being around. Fist weaving is what they turn Mistweaver into. It's the main playstyle now instead of optional. Yeah, they definitely leaned into that quite a lot. If I did go back to playing Mistweaver at some point, I would definitely avoid it as much as possible and just stubbornly just be a pure Mistweaver. What's fist weaving? It's basically it's a build, a talent build, or an idea for Mistweaver where basically you use a lot of your punching spells. You use a lot of melee attacks to enhance your things. So there's things where like your Rising Sun Kick will reduce your spell cooldowns, and if you have any of your heal over time spells out, your Rising Sun Kick will cause the people with that heal over time on to get a burst of heal. So yeah, I already said it better. It's a DPS focused form of healing. It's kind of like, yeah, it's not as fully DPS focused as something like Discipline Priest. But it's definitely got, it's like a hybrid mix and match sort of style. I don't like it. I prefer to be a Mistweaver and weave the mists. I want to be a ranged healer who channels my fun, cool, soothing laser beam on people until they get better. Yeah. But it's one of those things where, like, especially for something like Mythic Plus, like, of course people are going to be like, oh, fist weaving best, woo! Because that's the whole thing with Mythic Plus is when it comes to healing, all of the guides everywhere are like, okay, you want to do as little healing as possible and focus on as much DPS that you can squeeze out as possible. And I'm like, I don't care about DPS. I'm not a healer because I want to hit things. I'm a healer because I want to heal. I don't give a shit about DPSing. It's fun to have a few little DPS spells to be able to help out when there's nothing to do, but I would rather have things to do. Ah, dear. It be how it be, you know.
The mountain guides
Blink.
us home.
That's how all heals are going now. It's definitely how the community attitude is, or a lot of the community attitude is when it comes to Mythic Plus and stuff like that. It's very much this attitude of heal is optional. But there's definitely still healing specs out there that are healers. It is, as far as I can understand, it is basically Mistweaver with its fist weaving option, which is definitely sort of, it's one of those things where like, oh, the community is the main way of playing, but like, fuck it, it's, you know, play how you wanna. And then obviously Discipline Priest, which is DPS to heal. That's the entire spec fantasy, and that's, you know, that makes sense. But I don't play enough of other healers to know too much, to be honest. It's just this attitude of we would like our healers to DPS, and I'm like, no, I don't want to. I don't care. Well, what are you gonna do, mate? What are you gonna do? What did I come out here for? I don't know. I have a lot of overflow, right? How much overflow do I have? 1.3k. Let's get a bit more. Let's get a bit more. Oh, it's this quest wants me to do races. That's it. That's it. Let's get a bit more before we go back, just in case.
Aspects grace.
Yeah, let's do this, guys. Because mine was my second main. Got to the point you couldn't really group as a fist weaver if you didn't fist weave. Yeah. I was never in that position. I mistweaved as in Shadowlands, and to be honest, I never had anyone look at my talents or like tell me, oh, you should be doing this and this and this. But maybe that's just the people I grew up with. It was very much a don't listen to people, pug, enjoy life, play dungeons, heal kind of vibe. They're just slowly killing off classic healers. I don't know if they're killing off. I think there's definitely a shift in terms of approach that they, with augmentation evoker as well. It's definitely, they're opening up more options. I desperately hope they don't just decide to. I don't think they're gonna kill off healers. I think that's a, honestly, I'm remaining, you know me, stupid and optimistic, and but I think it is a community thing. I think it's one of those things where like it's just this, it's one of these things that's, you know, the topic of the month or whatever that everyone's talking about, like, oh, with healing, DPS, hybrid healers. I don't think they're going to be like, well, no one's allowed to heal anymore, no one's allowed to heal, healing classes have all been reworked. There's no healing available in this game anymore. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I think that's just a load of, you know, I just think it's worries and all that stuff. It's been 5 years. I'm definitely out of the loop playing because I've only really started hearing it in Dragonflight. But as I say, I don't talk to people, so I wouldn't consider myself informed in this situation. Need to erase it? Where's the race? Hello, I'm looking for a race. There you are. There you are. You silly bug. There we go.
The waters flow once
more. It's not gonna affect me. You know. Change the Mistweaver, the main Fistweaver, the main playstyle, and those change game from Blizzard. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's one of those things where like the talent options and stuff absolutely support it a lot more. But I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's, well, you have to do this for this. I think it's fully possible to play as a Mistweaver, not Fistweaver. It's just in terms of, you know, community perception and, well, we need to do this much extra healing and this much, you know, that's me anyhow. Ooh. Is this the second race? I don't know the first. I think it's the second. I haven't been racing this entire time. We're okay. Oh yeah, because I got lost under the tree. That was it. I thought I'd just been going on the longest dragon race that ever existed. It is a bit long, like, isn't it? Jesus. Yoink. And Dunzo. Where's the last one? That was it? Fuck it. There's only the two. There's a world quest one as well. Should we go do that while we're out and about? Go on then. In 5 years, making the healers more and more DPS focused. This main part of the game is built towards doing mythics. If you don't do the kind of healing they want, you're not going to relate into stuff. I honestly disagree. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, that can be an experience. It's not an experience I've had. I've done lots of bugging. Last season, I bugged my way to Keystone Master on 2 healers, on a Prevoker and on my Medoobly-Doo Paladin. Oh god, my monitor's gone blank. Great. Okay, no, that's fine. Just my second monitor. If I don't respond immediately to chat, it's because my monitor is turned off. I do apologize. I'll keep an eye out and catch up when I can. Or I'll have a look after this dragon race. That's not been my experience personally. I understand that it's very much a thing that's growing and growing, and there's absolutely the space for it there. And, you know, people love to say the things. Oh, you can't. I've never been declined from a group or kicked from a group or not been able to play mythics or heal or whatever because I wasn't doing enough damage as a healer or because I wasn't using certain talents. I had the option, like on my evoker, I have I have 2 talent builds set up where one's for dungeon healing. My monitor's just gone off. Oh dear. I have 2 talent builds set up, and one is my quote-unquote safety one, and one is my quote-unquote dangerous one. The dangerous one is less healing, more DPS focus. Although it's not DPS focus, it's more like DPS sort of helping the heal. It's weird. And then the safe one is, fuck it, I like to heal its healing spells. I basically always used the safety one because I preferred it. And never once did I have a problem. I can't lie to you. I've had a bloody good time on that little evoker, so we did. My monitor has now fully gone blank, so thing is, that's where my OBS window is. I'm gonna mute my microphone and try and sort something out. I'll be 2 seconds. Okay, hello. We have swapped out a cable. I hope this continues to function in a normal way and does not die. I'd love this to now be okay. I thought the cable was the problem. We swapped out the cable. If it continues to die, it will not be the cable that's the problem, and I will cry. Oh, dear me. That's a healing trinket. Didn't care about it. So I don't. So I don't. That's that. Okay, how much overflow do we have now? Was it around 2k? 1.9. Let's get to 2k and then we'll bugger off back to our dragon. See how we feel. We guess we'll do the wall crash. Yeah, fuck it, well, let's go try. Let's go try. That one's way more doable than the rares on their own, I believe. Just, you know, just the little ones. There's a Trial of Storms, but that one took forever, off memory. That one took a bit of a time, it did. So we did. The Warcraft.
Those wounded Drakthir will appreciate.
I always get people inviting me and then checking my talents and being like, oh, I'll play this and kicking holding it to run. Who does that? What people are you queuing with? I'm sorry, that's an awful experience. Jesus. I've never had that. Genuinely, not as long as I can remember. I don't think I've ever had that in this game. From like BFA till now. I've never experienced that. That's awful. Ugh. People are not fun sometimes. It's lit. Experience as Resto Druid, here in Dragonfly, because I'm not expecting jumping into cat farm to do DPS every heal. That's wild. That is wild. People are weird. People are weird and incorrect. Sneaky. I did forget that when we last came and did this, when I most recently did this world quest, I was on a paladin with all of the DPS the world could throw at it. Oh dear. Maybe the reason I don't get that is because I mainly play a Holy Paladin, and ask a Holy Paladin to do DPS and they will go, what? What's DPS? What's that? I can Crusader Strike and I can Judgment and it'll do solid nothing. Oh dear. That's the funny thing though. I'd like a Holy Power Spender that does damage that isn't Shield of the Righteous on my Holy Paladin. I don't like Shield of the Righteous, I think it's stupid. It's fine, it makes sense. I just don't like it. I think Holy Paladin is getting a rework actually though in the next patch. And from what I've heard and what I've read into it, pretty nice little rework. Can't see any downsides to it. Pretty snazzy stuff. I'm all on board. I am. Leather gloves. Well, that's not what I'm here for, but I'll take it. Can't remember what my gloves are at. They're better than that. Cool. Oh well. Ah, dear me. There we go. Gradually, I'll have a lovely time. Seems to be not even having rough times with it. It does, doesn't it? That's very unfortunate. I am sorry. As I say, I can only speak to my experience, and you can only speak to yours. It is how it is, innit? It is how it is. Make a a spicy take. Got the gloves on, ready for spicy take. Go for it. Go for it. I've got a glass of milk next to me. I've got a slice of bread. I'm prepared for any potential spice. You know, as much as I love Necrolords, I'm so glad that I don't have Bone Dust Brew anymore. I think it's a great spell. I'm glad the option's there for it, but I don't care for it. I don't care for it because I've got too many buttons going on as it is, and I'm trying out the Kyrian one, and it's fun. I like it. It's pretty neat. It's pretty swish. I get to go pop every now and then and get like a bunch of mastery, which basically means a bunch of dodge and also attack power. I do believe. Yeah. And then what else is this? Oh yeah, Cake Smash. Something. I don't know, nothing I need to pay attention to. Just stuff that's, you know, passive damage boost and survivability boost. It's just pretty neat. May take on the stream, people are strange. People are strange. Life is strange. Oh, I didn't have that appearance. Do I have any of the Primal Storm stuff for leather? I have a cloak. That doesn't count. Oh, it's not bad, actually. Oh, it's that chest piece. Have a cosmetic version of that chest piece, I believe. Nice. It's Monday, I need to pay my bills. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. That's not a fun thing to be doing on a Monday morning, is it? Or any morning, really. I don't think there's a fun morning for that, ever. I don't think there are certain days where it's, oh, this is fine. Oh dear. Best of luck to your friend. I think I actually got paid this month recently. I have to check my bank. But I believe I've been paid. Oh, exciting. Can't wait to do nothing. Woo. It's definitely gonna take longer than I thought it would. I wonder if there's a group. Let's start a group. Let's be the change we want to see, you know? Let's start a group. I do enjoy that that one mob is just incredibly unbothered by us. It's taking its guarding duty very very seriously to a fault. It's like, well, I was told to stay here and guard and not move, so I'm going to do that. There may be invaders. None of my problem. I'm guarding. I'm watching. Oh, dear me. Link. Usually get the takes when I'm playing Sjoll Torrent from a certain side of the playbase. Since everyone of those playbases told me it wouldn't heal me because I was playing an ugly race. Maybe it's that, playing the ugly races. Certain playbases are toxic, mean, into the nice ones that represent the side. So koalas to Sjoll. That would be incredibly weird. I wouldn't, I mean, I don't understand people at the best of times for a variety of fun and exciting reasons, but there is zero logic to that. Like, not even logic that you can dismiss. That's just people being stupid in a video game. Which, again, it's not abnormal, is it, unfortunately? What a weird thing that would be. What a bizarre thing. It's happened to me too with... Really? People do this? God, I'm so glad I play with chat turned off for the majority of the time. Oh, I'm so glad I don't listen to people. Maybe that's why I've never noticed it. That's fucked up. In just the most nonsensical way ever. Why would you just make your life worse for abstractly no reason? This is the internet. Why am I trying to find logic in it? Why am I trying to understand its ways, its mysteries? Dear. Dear me. It's a strange world, isn't it? It's a strange world. Also, we got some that joined there. They were possibly just realm hopping. And you know what? I won't hold that against them. It be what it be. Blink. Spent a lot of years on PvE servers, and I hash about that too sometimes. I started on PvE server, but I can't remember when I moved to Argenton, but I've been here ever since. For quite a while now, but definitely the majority of the time. That's when I had a Torrent Paladin after they came out. Was it like people doing the age-old thing of, you know, like when Vulpera came out and like when probably Worgen came out, I assume, you know, the age-old thing of this is the new thing. I hate it. And, like roleplays with Dractyr, etc, etc, etc. I'm just sorry, I want to storm Silvermoon. Hey, listen, Silvermoon's a lovely place. My elves live in Silvermoon. Oh, well. I'm elemental overflowing. Exciting stuff. Oh, this is on autosave. Why do I need to open? I don't have the answer. I just don't. Think. I wonder if I'll die. I wonder if this is the time I die. Hope not. Excited to find out. I have a healing potion somewhere, right? Yeah, let's use it now. Let's use it now. Get in. Get it in there, eh? We got, it's only 2 elites. Oh god. Oh god, 2 more elites have appeared. Well, you can kill off one. Put down a few cooldowns as they come up and off. Get that. Get that. There we go. Do I have tepid versatility on? I'm in combat, so I don't. But I'd love to. But I don't. Alas. Let's go get a healer. So meditation is such a weird ability. I love it. It's great. Noizo! Noizo, I need you, babe. Quick as you like. Oh god. Maybe I should leave. Well, I still can. Oh, I can't leave anymore. A valiant effort. A valiant effort. Unfortunately, we ran out of buttons to press. This is a shame. And because the Silvermoon, he's going to go with us there, except the Sjoll pause. The roleplay hasn't played with for 4 weeks now. Don't you even try and give me that. Don't you even. You know, I'm not the only one who can suggest things, right? I'm not gonna hear this slander. You look like blueberries. Blueberries are the life, aren't they? There we go. I always suggest roll avoiding me. See, that's the thing. It's always suggested by me or by you. There's just a lot of things that we want to do, and we can't do them all at once. So unfortunately, there's always going to be something that we aren't doing. This is a shame, but it's just the existence of time that, you know, as a concept that is the fault of this. I don't think anyone's to blame. I think it's, you know, the fact that we can't do everything all at once, as much as we'd love to. Very nice. Yes, the Charles 112s probably does not want to hang out in Southern like we were trying, yeah. A lot of things you want to do. Unfortunately, you can only do one thing at a time, and this is sad. I wish it wasn't. It is, in fact, unchangeable, though. This place is not for you. I mean, I did die here. I'm going to disagree with you. A male helmet? Thanks. Actually, I have a shaman who is, in theory, mid-leveling. So I'll keep it. I'll send it to them. Why not? Why not, eh? It'll find some use. Alright, we're at 80%. Let's start heading out. By the time we get out, we'll either be done or we'll be able to just finish off for the last few with it. Just the few top ones, you know how it is. Goodness me, that's a druid on a mission right there. That's a werebear with the cause. Good for him. Whee, let's join in the cause. Da 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 da. I'm gonna delist the groups. I'm about done with it, and I don't like to have the group up if I'm about to finish something. Like if a rare's about to die or something, I always delist, or world boss, whatever. I always delist it if I can, like at 10% health. I don't like to like give people false hope, like, oh, a group's up and they join and then it's dead. It's just not the dream, you know. The dream. Blaming you. That's what you're blaming me. The way I read it is that he was blaming me. So maybe we're both being blamed. It's okay. I don't think either of us are being blamed. Seriously. Wonderful. Wonderful. We're all done, we are. There's a stormbound chat. Oh, that's the one in the sky. That's the one in the sky. We don't give a shit about that. By the sky, I mean the top of the mountain. Which is nearer to the sky than I currently am, so not an inaccurate statement, just not necessarily an accurate one either. I was defending Flicky and he plays. Oh dear. Well, it's a pretty thing on the floor, isn't it? That's a pretty thing. Alright, let's just run away until there is interest. Take me away. That secret place. Let's see it. Please. Please. Yay. Good stuff. Alright. Off we go. And we've been here for longer than half an hour, so our teleports have cooled down. Groovelicious. It's like a soul apocalypse now. Why do I recognize that name? Have they had a quest with that name before?
Right. Straight to business. These goods will serve you well.
I swear they've had like 5 different quests with that name before. Or talents, or passives, or abilities in dungeons. I'm sure they've used that one before. And yeah, that's near enough. If you want to redecorate your desk randomly, I do get that urge. I haven't had it in a while though. I'm pretty content with how things are currently. Although typically I used to get the urge to redecorate my entire room and like rearrange everything, just move all the furniture around, have a bit of a shuffle. I used to do those little maps, or like, map is not the right word, graph I guess. You'd get some like square graph paper and you'd measure out all of the main bits of furniture. So like, okay, the bed is this long and the thing is this long, and then you'd scale it all down and like create little cutouts that you could move around on the paper that were accurate to scale to the size of the room, so that you could like rearrange, you could like plan how you're going to rearrange things and know if things were going to fit in certain areas or not, like how to move them around. I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of fun. I need a hat. That's a hat. So the hat itself costs us 500. It's 594. That's just on its own better already. Costs 10 tasty eggs to upgrade. Well, we're not upgrading that anymore. Dear me. I can upgrade some of my chess pieces and bits, but I'm tempted to leave them for now because I don't just upgrade them just for the sake of it. I mean, I guess it's not a bad idea. I'm just hoping I'll get slightly better gear at some point. It's also adventure stuff. Yeah, fuck it. Gotta spend the light stones on something, haven't we? Might as well. Let's bump everything up as much as we can. They're all discounted prices because I've got them all before on Mimian character. So it's a lot cheaper, and flight stones are sort of easy to come by these days. They are easy to come by, I just can never be bothered to come by them, as it were. Oh dear. So yeah, the hat's still my weakness, but it's way more reasonable than it was previously.
A wise choice.
Item level 292. We're 393 now. What? Numbers. Wait a minute. Storm Hunter William? Not the right William. Not the right William. Look at me at. Ain't it fun? I'm not going to use those currencies again, so fuck it. Let's get some transmog. let's buy some transmog while we're here. Best. Yep. And breaches. And do you want like a staff or something? No, I have those staffs. They're okay. They're not the best. Is there a nice pole arm? No, it's not a nice pole arm. I have the mount, I have the pet, I have the other pet. A sash wouldn't go amiss, I guess. Let's hang on, let's get naked. There we go, great start. And then let's do the ones that we have currently, so that we know what we're working with. So this is the set I have currently. I could probably buy just the rest of it. They're only like, what, 200 each? Yeah, fuck it. Da-da-da-da-da. I love catch-up gear. None of this is an upgrade in any way, shape, or form. Good. Good, but also, what does it take to upgrade these? Oh, it's the forbidden knowledge. Yeah, I don't care about that. Don't care about that. I can get vended as well. Eat it up. Yum, 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 yum. This is adorable. It's very useful, let me tell you. It's very useful. I thoroughly recommend it, because then you can like plan out your redecoration and your rearranging before you actually do it. It's great stuff. Let's send this over to the Pandaran. Here we go. I was going to decorate and make everything color coded, but I can't do that when things work. Let's get naked. Great stuff. Yeah. I stand by that sentence. Also, open location. No. Are we gonna move over to some PvP? Very possibly. Very possibly. I do need to do some Nif and stuff at some point, but not today. We've done a few streams in the past where we go run around Zarlite Caverns. It's not a bad time. It's not a bad time at all. But I don't want to do that today. I'll probably do it later on in my main for reasons of raid prep, but right now, nah, can't be bothered, you know. It's just not the vibe. I want some different boots on. Yeah, they'll do. Why not? They'll do. That's a transmog if you let it. I'll get that one on Crony Dummy. Where's the small ones? Where's the really plain ones? There they are. The classics. Oh, we have the Ghost Iron Staff. I love the Ghost Iron Staff. Never get a chance to use it. Okay, that's a fun hat. Let's wear it. I never wear hats. Just as a one-off, eh? Just as a one-off. I think we will pause here and take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. Just quickly send this to an alt while I remember. There we go. The scribe has been provided with. So, when we come back, we're possibly going to go do some arena. Just a little bit. Just a little bit to just, you know, some casual solo shuffle or something. Because there are some PvP weekly quests I'd like to get done. because I think it's solo shuffle and arena skirmishes possibly, and those are basically the only two PvPing things that I do the most. So it seems like a good opportunity. Also, I've got a lot of honor to spend, which means transmog. PvPing is great because it's fun at the moment for me. It's fairly quick if I'm doing arenas, and it's great for transmog. I've got a lot of marks of honor. So, okay, I've got 36, but I have recently bought like 3 or 4 different sets, so you know. Yeah, arena skirmishes and solo shuffle. Wow. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go do that, but first, let's sit in Valdrakken and AFK for 5 to 10 minutes while we sort ourselves out. That sounds like a lovely time, that do. I got a new trinket as well to use. Exciting. Exciting. Alright, I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Take good care of yourselves. I shall see you. That's the wrong button. See you shortly. I have returned. My monitor is still having problems and I'm not okay with this. Incredibly unokay with this. Goodness me, we've had some quotes, haven't we? Alrighty, let's crack back into it. PvP, anyone? Go on then. Go on then. Let's start off with this skirmish. Okay, it's comp stomp, isn't it? That's fun. And then also queue up for some solo shuffle. Bit of both. Bit of both. We are arena spec'd. We are arena geared. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Probably graphic card issues then. Yeah. Oh, bubblegum. There you go. Gotta stack up on those when you see them. Yeah. Better not be, because I'm not in the market for buying a new graphics card. Financially or otherwise. Also, ooh, scrib. A scrib. What I meant to say was an inscription recipe that I sent myself. Blue and silver armor, you say? No, I'm not buying the birding for that. No chance. Alrighty. Yeah, arena skirmish so forth. Good, good, good. We could technically go to Zaralek and go do a few world quests while we wait. But maybe we won't even have a chance. Let's head off in Zaralek direction anyway. Actually, we want to stay here for the vendors, don't we? Oh, Tiger's Peak. Ain't it just the loveliest place? Ain't it just sweet? Alright, no one judging my PvP gameplay. It is bad. That's all you need to know. But I do have fun. You know how it is. Oh yeah, do you remember how I was like, oh, I've got a new trinket to try out? Yeah, PvP trinkets? Never mind. Is it, both monitors are just one. So it's just one. Also, yes, I switched to my PvP gear and talents. Thank you for the double reminder. Some taxes are now owed. Oh, friend, I'm so sorry. What dear? Okay, we're focusing the mage. That's not fun. Oh. But yeah, it's one monitor. It's my second monitor, and it just goes black every now and then. It sort of flickers. It goes off and then back on, and then off, and then back on, and then off, back on, and then it sometimes stops for a bit, and then so it doesn't do it all the time. It's it's more less than not, but it's yeah. And then what's the words I'm looking for? There's some words somewhere that I'm trying to get out of my mouth. It's a very pretty High Mountain Tauren priest. They've got the new wings and also the Bastion dress, I believe. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. There we go. But yeah, the monitor situation is unfun. But yeah, I tried turning that monitor off for a while the other day, and then it started to affect my second monitor, but not in the same way, and only when I did that. And I've repeated it since then, and it does do it when I turn off my second monitor. My first monitor then starts to have new and exciting problems, where it doesn't black out, it doesn't lose power per se, but it does flicker on and off, and like the. And it sort of keeps recentering the mouse over and over again. It's a bit strange. I don't quite understand it. Although I don't think I'm there to understand it yet. But yeah, it's weird. Very weird. But it only does that when the other monitor's off. So that does make it sound like a graphics card thing, because it's not necessarily dependent on the monitor. But it is only that monitor that has that issue. Like, the issue doesn't happen unless... Like, the first monitor issue doesn't happen unless the second monitor is... I'm dying. I should not have used that. I should have used that and 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 that. Ah, bugger. Ah, bugger. I should have bubbled instead of lay on hands. Lay on hands did nothing. That was shameful. So I had some sort of healing taken debuff. Goodness me. Yeah, it's just a weird issue overall. I thought it was the power cable, because it's not the HDMI cable. It's not the display connection. Because I unplugged that and it was doing the whole, no input screen, and it was still flickering on and off when it wasn't even plugged into HDMI. So it's not that. That's what made me think it was the power cable. Got a new power cable, still doing it. It could just be the heat. it could be as easy as that, because this room, we're at the top of the house, it's one of the warmer rooms in the house, unfortunately. It was a lot warmer when we had both reptiles in here, but thankfully we don't anymore. They're in their own separate room this year, which I'm very happy about. I'm sure they are too. I'm a sheep. Let's talk about that. Or am I in defensive? That's good. By defensive, I mean, what's the shield aura called? Devotion. There's the word. There's the word. I'm a bit scared of this enemy healer. They're pretty good. Not into it. I bubbled early, but better to bubble early than to never bubble at all. Yeah, it could just be a heat issue. I'm really inclined to think it is, but then also at the same point, what if it's a graphics card issue? Now, graphics card is the thing I want to upgrade on my setup next, but I don't want to do it anytime soon. I don't want to be upgrading my graphics card anytime soon. Lay on hands was... I was either not pressing it or it just was not working. I'm having a tiny bit of latency. That could have been a delightful reason for that as well. Well, you win some, you lose some, or in my case, you lose some, and then you lose some. Let's get a drink while we wait. I am, in fact, slow and out of practice this morning with PvP. That's okay. It's the first round, right? We're warming it up. We're taking it steady. I think I did have this issue with my monitors. I remember some sort of issue with my monitors last year as well in the summer. So I think the most likely thing at this point is a heat thing. Which I've moved my tower a bit further. It's not on the floor, thankfully. It's got that going for it. I've moved it a bit further out from the wall, so it's not like just next to the wall. It's got a bit of a gap. It's got a bit more airflow. It has a decent cooling system in it. It's got more than enough fans, but maybe it does need more. I don't know. I've been using my blessings this entire match. Gosh, that priest is furious with the stuns. Absolutely furious. AMS, we stand out of that because it's not ours. We don't care. The thing I really love about Holy Paladin, for PvP especially, with talents as well, is lots of instant cast. There are times when I do need to hard cast Holy Light or Flash of Light, but it's not that often. For arena games especially, that's great. I mean, it just makes my life a bit easier because I don't have to worry about interrupts and all that. Shenaniganry. It do. I've been disorientated. Goodness me. One of my weaknesses in arena is I do get a very oh no, the latency. Now is not the time for the latency. I do, especially when I'm healing. Well, I don't really do arena unless I'm healing. But one thing I do that's not great is I tend to focus on my team and their health bars, and in doing so I lose track of what the enemy team's health bars are like, and you know, targeting, getting some stuns in, stuff like that. Why is my latency bad? What's the oh, we won. We won that round. Yay. I would like to not be having lag spikes. I guess latency spikes. Words is words is words. It's weird because the stream seems to be reasonably healthy from my end. Well, I'm not going to pretend to understand the way that any of this setup works. I think it's clear by now that I don't. I'm really glad that we're in the Tiger's Peak, though. What a lovely map. I don't see this place often enough. And also, the perfect weather to be in a wonderful snowy temple like this. God, what I would give to be here IRL right now. Oh, dear me. I feel like if there was any continent, if I had to choose one continent in World of Warcraft to visit, it would probably be Pandaria, because very beautiful. Also very chill. It has a lot of like downtimey places. It's kind of similar to somewhere like Zandalar or Kulturas in that sense, where there's just a lot of... It's not like... I don't know, it's got a lot of We lost that rapidly. Goodness me. It feels like a place where people live. It's not somewhere like, you know, Hellfire Peninsula, where there's just death everywhere. Like, it's got its problems, but it's also just a nice place full of nice things and happiness, and I love it. I love it, so I do. I keep putting my... Okay, I'll do that. Why not? I keep putting my beacons on anyone that isn't me. But if I'm being focused a little bit more, and the mage especially, then maybe I'll put one on me and the mage. Why not? I'll beacon myself. Weirder things have happened. I have only won one of these rounds, so we're not going to get much in the way of happiness for this, but, but we'll get some quest credit. We'll get some thrills. This rogue is hard on me. Thankfully, that means he's not doing any damage to my teammates. Well, he's desperately on the mage. There we go. Unfortunately, I had to pop a lot of my cooldowns there. I'd like to win this round. It wouldn't mean a victory, but it would mean happiness. There we go. There's some. There we go. Oh. There we go. Is my health quite low in terms of like health pool? 600k, that's not low at all. Mage's health pool is quite low, but they're a mage. That's what you expect, really. Oh, I can't out heal that, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Ah well. Yeah, let's pop it on me, why not? Let's try that again. I'm in combat. Ah, dear. Yeah. I will say I really do love the Dragon Isles. In terms of, like, Dragon Isles feels similar to Pandaria in that it just feels nice and chill. It's not somewhere like Shadowlands, right, where it's gorgeous. I love the Shadowlands. I was having a big moment of, wow, I love the Shadowlands last night. It was great. But like Pandaria and the Dragon Isles just feel like a place that you could go and relax at, you know? It feels like people live there. I would love to spend some time in Pandaria. Like, you know, Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdom, stuff like that, incredibly classic. Can't go wrong with them, but Pandaria is just really chill, you know? Just where I want to be. My cooldown usage, incredibly weird in this match. Incredibly weird. Yeah, bit of that, bit of that. Still got forbearance on me. Been silenced. That's okay. Weirder things happen. Mage is an ice cube. This is good. I'm gonna. Oh, I popped that fear, and I should not have popped that fear because it was popped for me by something. Ah well. There's that priest gone. Let's gently harass them at the very least. Oh, they're a disciplined priest. Ew, the worst. Go away, you stinky. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. See, that's when I should have had my my trinket up. Ah, well. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ah. Heck 'em up. Well, we didn't, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Need 127 thick leather. Do you have any on Fleep? Well, the words thick and leather separately are applicable to Fleep, but no, I don't think she has any thick leather one word on her, unfortunately. I think if I had any leather, I would have given it to you. How's the leather working going, by the way? Are you able to craft cool things now? Are you working towards something specific? What's the vibes? What's the fun, Mr. Max level doobly-doo? You know, max level doobly-doo. Leather worker, there we go, on classic. Also, I don't need these, I'm just buying them for transmog. It says I'm missing bows, which is hilarious because I've got bows. Return to me soon. Great cloak. I need a great cloak. There it is. Set complete. Would you look at that? Delicious. I think that set is one of the ones. I don't want to refund, I just want to delete. Yeah, because that's the same item level as that. That's better. And that's the same item level as that.
I am always at
City
your
entire event. I do say. Yeah, I think this set is the one, the Dragonflight one, where I've got the most free colors on. The Plate Primal Storm stuff. It's a good set. It's very solid. Can't complain. And now I need to start working my specialization. Ooh, have you got lots of quests to do? Eesh. I have a thick leather in the form of the big old Tauren bull, but I don't think that's what you mean. Yeah. Taurens are so lovely. Need to craft with leather. I don't want to skin your moo. Yeah, but maybe not. Maybe no moo skinning. Oh my goodness. This hunter is Nescafe. Does anyone want a coffee? This stream is not sponsored by Nescafe. You can always... Ow, my head! I didn't bonk that. I think that was a self-bonkage. Coffee, ew. It's okay, we know tea's better, it's okay. I need to get a drink of water, that's what I need to do. Alright, so the PvP quest for Solar Shovel is just complete 12 rounds. You don't even have to win them, which is great. Which means that after this one, I'll be done with that. It's exciting. And then we might do some arena skirmishes for a bit, just because. Just because. That was from Nightbot. It was a Nightbot bonkage. I've said this before. I'll probably say it again. Also, Blaze Edge Arena, great match. A great map, even. I do wish that people would talk a little bit less, but it's cool. And also, it's very pretty. Look at this place. Look how cool they made Blade's Edge look. I mean, it was already cool, let's be honest. Evil Roy. Evil Leroy. Oh my goodness, this paladin's Evil Leroy. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I wish that I could have a way for friendly and enemy nameplates to be... Okay, I like having class-colored nameplates in 90% of the content I play. That's what I prefer. It's good. It helps me tell who's who quicker than reading names. I want, in PvP, specifically arenas, but PvP generally, I want to be able to have it so that friendly nameplates are green and enemy nameplates are red. Because if I have friendly and enemy nameplates on right now, especially in Solo Shuffle when it's like switching who's on whose teams, this is great, but this doesn't mean anything to me. I just see people on lower health and I'm like, oh, is that something I should do? So I tend to just have enemy nameplates turned off, but then that feeds into the problem that I mentioned previously, which is I don't pay any attention to the enemy team. So I'm not helping my team in their enemy team shenanigans, you know? I'm not like getting any stuns in, I'm not getting any interrupts in. It's a fun old situation, it sure is. Yes, finish him. Yay, we won. Good, because my mana was running low. See, that match I felt capable as a healer. That was good, I like that. I don't know how the hunter survived. They came on, they got very low very quick a lot of times. Incredibly impressed. Also, intercession's not usable in arena, so I'm just gonna go ahead and unbind that. That hunter, God knows how they survived, how they did. I'm very impressed. The original one was better. I don't know if I actually went in the original Blade's Edge, you know? I don't know if I've ever been into it. Blade's Edge Arena, sorry. I've definitely knew of its existence and stuff, but I don't think I did any arena before they made the shiny version. I will say, though, I absolutely adore the... And of course I'm gonna say this, you know me, I'm a weirdo. Oh my goodness. That was a really well timed... Oh, their healer's in a Evoker. Oh, scary. That's a very well timed Sleepy Sleep. Dream Walk, whatever it's called. Sleep Walk. I love that talent so much. It's great. Oh no, do I miss my evoker now? I think what I'm realizing this expansion is that I just love playing lots of different classes at various different stages across my life. And that's okay. Like, I don't have to be like, well, this is my main forever. For the rest of the time, I will always prefer this. I will say Paladin's lasting the longest at the moment. But like now I'm like, oh, Brewmaster. Ah. But I don't think I'm going to main Brewmaster ever, because it's tank. But maybe I'll fall back in love with Mystery again. Maybe I'll be like, oh, I need to get some gear, but I don't feel like tanking right now, so I'll just do one as a heal. And then suddenly, oh, Mistweaver, my beloved, returns to me. You know, it's really not out of the realms of possibility. But yeah, what are the other PvP areas that they sort of remastered, as it were? Arathi, I adore. I think the Arathi shiny version looks so good. Same with Warsong Gulch. I think those look stunning. I have zero complaints about them whatsoever. I love Blade's Edge, but of course I do. You know me. It's like an old thing, but nice. But like, it's like the Dark Shore and Arathi Warfronts and stuff like that. I love those zones. I think those are the coolest things, because it's like, you know, it's basically very much the old zone, the exact same, but just with like some of the more modern trees. So nice. And normally, you know, I'm not normally like, whoa, my second monitor is just gone. It doesn't exist anymore. I no longer have a monitor. That's okay. Well, the second one. If anyone's saying anything in chat, good luck to you. I'm not going to be able to read it. Not right now, anyhow. This is your chance. Say anything you've ever wanted to say to me. Oh, we got a frog emoji. That's it. Yeah. Oh, dear me. Open up the system. I hate to tell you, the screens come back on now. I do apologize. A tiny bit of latency. That's fun. Count with the L's. Burn Silvermoon. Oh, it's gone now. Did you burn Silvermoon? And my monitor. Oh, dear. Stop hiding. Yeah, that enemy evokers. I'm very impressed with their work. They're scary. Also, this Warlock. Oh, really hard getting targeted. Really. Oh, nice disorientate. Hey, we won. How? Oh, the hunter died. Woo. How did we win the arena match? Well, normally people die, and that's what wins the arena match. It's not normally a question of how. It's normally a question of what achieved. You know, like what. Dear me. You know, the best thing is, I feel like as soon as I stop streaming, my monitor will probably just be like, oh, we're working now? Okay. Okay, I've moved my stream stuff onto the second monitor now so that I can alt-tab onto it and actually see it. This is either going to be a good idea or a terrible idea. What if I popped my chat window out? Ooh, we could do that. Sorry. So then if that display turns off, I can at least have that. I'm sleep locked. I'm frozen. No one's taking any damage though, so I don't need to do anything about it. It's not a problem. Hey, Evil Leroy, what a blessing. Where's that evoker? Where's that evoker? I want to heal them. Not heal them. Definitely don't heal them. I want to stun them. There we go. Now I want to use that. Now I want to use that. Okay, I feel better about my my trinket and my divine shield usage these maps. I feel like I'm using my cooldowns better. Invalid target. That's why it doesn't work sometimes. That's why I'm trying to cast Lay on Hands and it's not casting sometimes, and I'm like, well, was I just pressing the button wrong? I keep forgetting about forbearance. Do you want to know one reason why I keep forgetting about that? Because in Classic, it doesn't give you forbearance. We lost that round. That's okay. In Classic, Lay on Hands doesn't cause forbearance. It's just blessing protection and shield and stuff like that. I have popped out the chat window. What could go wrong, I tell you? What could go wrong? Maybe stream is overheating it. Oh god, I hope not. But the stream chat on your phone. Oh, that's sensible in the fashion. Yeah, I'll keep it popped out and like that, and I'll tap to it and actually see it for now. That's not a bad idea. That ain't half bad, mate. Right, not bad. You see Streamlabs had an on-screen layout you could use. Stream with on-screen. I'm now, of course. Too scared to turn on stream. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I feel like I've gotten through a lot of that these days. Like, don't get me wrong. I definitely still get nervous with stream. But I feel like I've gotten through a lot of the, like, woo, you know. At this point, I've had so many weird streams that are just objectively bad that I have no further to fall. There are no more standards to lose. It's okay. Oh dear. Stop hiding. Get in there and fight. Let's use some bops, shall we? And then I'll need to lay on our hands and cry about it. I've been disorientated. Evil Leroy's on the enemy team. No, my paladin. You betrayer. Have a hammer of justice. Oh dear. You know how we were talking earlier about the concept of healers being pressured into doing DPS? I am the opposite when I'm in my raid as a DPS. I like to heal. And it's probably incredibly annoying for the healers. But let it be known, I only do it when I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying to not heal. But when I literally have, like, I mean, lay on hands, I should use it, and I do use it, and that's a good thing. I'm okay using lay on hands to, in moments of emergency. That's fine by me. I feel good about that. Yay! Also, solo aspirations. I've completed 50 rounds of solo shuffle. I'm glad we won that because it did not feel like it was going the right way. Also, if I just... Oh no, there it is. Okay. I thought I couldn't alt tab to the stream chat. That was terrifying. Terrifying. But yeah, I like to heal people in raids when I'm supposed to be DPSing. I'm a muppet. Listen, I'm a paladin. I've got hybrid spells. I'm gonna use them. No one's complained so far. People do every now and then mention that they're like, oh yeah, I always see the Blessing of Freedoms go out. I always see them because it's great. Because as rep spec, I have a talent that basically makes my Blessing of Freedom. It's a 30% sprint. And it also, if I cast it on an ally, it'll do the same thing on me. I'll get the same benefit from it. So it's basically a friendly sprint that I can give to anyone else and me every, 25 seconds? So I use that thing constantly. It's great. So there's always plenty of those things flinging around. I think that's one of the reasons I'm enjoying Paladin a bit more than I enjoyed my time on my Warrior, is that I do have more sort of friendly utility in that sense. I can be a bit more supportive. Which is it's just the gameplay that I love. It is. Finisher, as they say. Well, my mana's not going down yet, but that doesn't mean it's never going to go down. Oh, we lost. But that's okay. That's okay. How much healing to do? 20 million as opposed to 21. Oh. Rating change went up. Wow. I don't care. I'm not bothered. My monitor's just gone now. It's not even trying to flicker on and off. It's just off. We might have to end the stream here, I think. We might have to end the stream. Oh, dear me. You and me both, Key. On Classic, it's a 1 hour cooldown. That's true. Although, at the moment, 40-minute cooldown. That's pretty good. That's pretty snazzy. Can't complain about that. 40 minutes is better than less than 40 minutes. More than 40 minutes even. Ah, dear me. Dear me. I feel like one of the other ones was Theory who stream regularly. I understand the vibe though, I understand the feeling. I managed to slap it in the face most times, but you say regularly as well. I streamed last time, but then the time before that, and the time before that, and the time before that, and the time before that, I did not. Dear me. Not scared to stream itself, but sitting in silence is the worst. A lot of my friends are lurkers, so they show up, say hi, and quiet for 2 hours, and they have no one to bounce back off. Yeah, I feel that. I'm very, very fortunate that you two like to talk. And there's no pressure to talk, because, as I've said before, when I first started streaming, I didn't tell anyone that I streamed, so I did this on my own with no one to talk to, and then occasionally some people to talk to, for like 6 months before I mentioned to my friends, oh, hey, I'm streaming, by the way. If you want to pop in, you can. And then I had people to talk to But I'm thankfully blessed with an inability to shut up sometimes. Not always a good thing, but for streaming it works out pretty well. I can just jabber on to myself for a while without needing to care. It's quite handy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Although, it's been so long since I've streamed to myself, I don't know what I'd do if it happened again. And it will happen again. I'm not gonna, you know, there's no pressure on anyone to turn up as ever, but it will happen again. There will be days when people will be busy, people, whatever. Be doing other things, be otherwise occupied, be out of the country, whatever. And there will be streams when I am talking to myself again. And that's okay. It's just inevitable. It's part of the shtick. Alas. Who wants to watch me? I think I'm extremely dull and boring. I have nothing to offer. Untrue. Have you seen these streams? What the fuck is going on in these streams? Huh? What about any of this is offering value? It's nice to just, you know, listen to your friends talk sometimes. That's value on its own. Also, I want to watch you fail a drawing for somebody else as well. Because you won't be failing. Ah, dear me. Sjoll can stream because we're always here being good spotters. Yeah, I'm very, very thankful that I have people that show up to streams. As I say, a billion different times. There's no pressure to. But like, it's just, I'm incredibly appreciative that I have people to yammer on about rubbish too.
Best goods in the
It's what I do best, you know? Also, field medics, what was that? Hazard something? Hazard payout? I got a hazard payout? Oh, good day. Wow, so many things. Marks of honor. Who's Mark? And why has he got so much honor? Many crafting recipes that I will put on the auction house and will hopefully sell, but probably won't. Maybe will. What renown do we want? Not dragon scale, not Vodraken. Centaur, Tuskar, Centaur, Tuskar. Let's go Tuskar.
Goodbye.
Tuskar. I think I've stopped saying normal words. Let's get some honor. Some more whelp crests. I have too many of these. I do not use them at this point. This is a small problem, but it's fine. Ah, dear. They're absolutely stacking up my bags. 48 possible Whelpling Shadow Flame crests. Those are the things used to upgrade the lowest item level stuff.
You'll find no
I
better in the
genuinely do
city.
not use them anymore. I just keep getting them. Not ideal. How much conquest do we have? Ooh, 1,500. We could probably get a new bit of conquest gear then. This is exciting. This is swish. Okay, so we gotta filter that to holy. What do we have conquest gear? I have a shield. That's what I've bought so far. I think that is my only bit of conquest gear. I forgot I was queued for an arena. Hang on one second. Weapon would be nice. Scepter, one hand, int, 450 in arenas. Yeah, go on then. Go on then, why not?
Are always available.
And then save that, and then enter arena. Ooh, Val'Shara. I forget what this arena's called. Ashmane's Fall. There we go. That's what it's called. Alrighty. What a lovely weapon. I love this weapon. I think it's great. I've definitely seen the raid version where it's all red and gold, but the PvP version where it's green and silver is very pretty as well. It's a bit hard to see from this angle. Wonder if we can... There we go. It's kind of... It's dragony. Shockingly, I know. But it's like... There's like a dragon crest there with the wings, and it's got like a little orb in the middle. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. Sorry, Blood Elf. Oh, Team Paladin! Oh, shit. Go, go, Team Pala. Oh my goodness. We're Team Paladin over here. Oh, their team entirely stealthed. Well, now I can have 2 rep hovens. Oh my goodness, it's the best day. It's the best day. I hope they want to queue up for more. I hope they want to keep going forever and ever and ever. Yeah, what was I gonna say? God, the amount of blessings we're about to have. The amount of blessings. Oh, it's gonna be ludicrous, it will. I didn't actually check what rating I was at now as in terms, or not what rating, but like what progress I am on the seasonal PvP mount now. So I will have gotten some from that. Hey! Ah, someone left the group. Yeah, sure, I'll queue. Wow. Yeah, I need to check what, because doing the solo shuffles would have counted towards some progress towards the seasonal mount. I believe. I think I'm... Yeah, I have a ranking now, so I'm not unranked. That's the thing, am I at 1k? Because you need to be above 1k. I know, I've made no progress currently. I'm unranked, that's what it is. Ah, yeah, I'm at 800. I see. So I need to get to 1,000, then I can start making progress on the snail. I can. Group has been disbanded. This is okay. This makes sense. So, fuck it. Let's queue back up for some more. Skirmish for the quest. Solo shuffle for the rating at this point now. Fuck it. Ooh. Potato stew feast. Oh, dear me. Dear me. Gotta get some snacking before work. Love you all. Have a wonderful snack, friend. I tell you what, we'll do... Yeah, we have been going a while now without realizing. We've got about 3 minutes left until we've been here for 2 hours. So we'll do whichever one pops up next. Either one more solo shuffle or one more skirmish. That's probably a good idea to end the stream there at that. I'm on board with that. Oh, I need to... Yeah. Also, I don't need to upgrade that at all. But yeah. Oh, I wonder if I should... Do I have any ret gear to upgrade? Oh, I can upgrade the collar. The collar, aka the cock ring. Which is my best in slot neck piece, so delighted to have a cock ring around my neck. Just, you know, for the fun of it. I could get my Ashkanda fully upgraded. Oh, that's really tempting, that is. It's incredibly tempting. What's everything else? I think 424 is my lowest, isn't it? Yeah, that's the boots. Oh, it's also very tempting to upgrade my beacon. It's a nice beacon, so it is. It's a nice beacon. It's the Worm's Crest, right? Yeah. 424s are my lowest. I'm gonna upgrade the Ashkanda. It's my weapon. How am I not gonna upgrade my base weapon? You know, I'm gonna be using this thing for the rest of the season, and probably a lot of the next season as well. It's just very cool. Might as well get it upgraded and see around the high Glamora. Oh, you're the elite person. Oh, for season 2 though. Okay. I never got any of the PvP tab. It's a really nice tab out though. Oh. Earn the rank of elite. I think what rating is that? Is that 1,800 for elite? I'm not sure. I like this arena because it's Shadowlands, and I like Shadowlands. Oh, it's solo shuffle as well. Nice. All right, this is our last one of the day. Then this is our last arena match. I can definitely see myself doing more arena streams though. I've always been a bit nervous about doing PvP on streams or any sort of like Mythic Plus or anything like that, but solo shuffle especially feels so low stakes. And also at this point, do I have any shame about my ability as a player? No. No shame. If we die, we die. If we win, we win. Who cares, you know?
I present a
I wanna grind out the snail. I wanna get me a vicious war snail. So I'm in favor of doing more of these streams. We shall see. We shall see. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. We have a paladin, oh dear, and a demon hunter. Yeah. You select a target. As indecisive as we are. Demon hunter's the lowest. So probably gonna go. That person's on the hand. Why am I not on the hand? I love the hand. I should use the hand on the silliest mounts. I love it desperately. I should PvP on the hand. I just also like the Cartel Master's Gear Glider as well. This is like a rare drop one, but also it's just really pretty and it fits this character well, because you know Shadowlands. I mentioned this earlier. I was in such a Shadowlands loving mood last night. That's why I logged out in the mall. That's why at the start of the stream I was like, "Oop, gotta get out the mall. Let's go to Dalaran. Let's go stare at Bloodel's face." It's just... I love Shadowlands. This is just such a really fun time, and I played it lots, and I had a great time. Who logs out in the mall? This is the mood I was in last night. I understand that this was a weird mood. Me, a person who loves Shadowlands, I logged out in the mall. That's not the the log out zone in Shadowlands. You know, Bastion or Erebos or Ardenweald or somewhere chilling. I logged out at like 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, whenever it was, in the mall. I was just really weirdly nostalgic for Shadowlands, which this is the second Shadowlands nostalgia phase I've had since Dragonflight started, and that is not a thing against Dragonflight. That's a thing against me. That's just how my brain works. I did this in Shadowlands as well. I was like, oh, BFA. And I just, yeah, I was like, I went to Oribos and I was like, I want to go to the mall. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just, it's kind of cool down there, I'm not gonna lie. It's also awful, but like, I love it. I spent a lot of time there doing the meta achievements and stuff. And it's one of those things where like when I got to know the zone and like figure out, okay, this is how the rares work, this is how this works, this is how you get these achievements. Like when you understand the mechanics of the zone and stuff like that and spend that much time in there, I end up loving it. It's just a nice place. I am really forgetting to use my Blessing of Freedom in basically every match we've had so far now. Not ideal. Ooh, spell reflect there. Yay, round 1. Nice. Judging you so hard right now. I'm judging myself a little bit in retrospect. Only because I chose them all, though. I do love, you know, I would never judge myself for loving Shadowlands. I fully understand that other people don't like Shadowlands, though. This is a, it's okay, I get it. I get it. I will never hold it against anyone. As long as you don't hold it against me for liking the pretty angel zone. Oh, dear.
Do not let the
Whee!
content down.
Who are we targeting this one? Demon Hunter? Yeah, why not?
Return on our investment.
We've got... Oh, there's that warrior again. Going ham. All on in. Incredibly warrior mode. Good for them. Can't hold that against them. Oh, there goes the sparkly... I love that. Oh my god. Out of like all of the Covenant abilities to carry over, the hunt is like the funniest one. The Demon Hunters. I love it so much. Giant, sparkly comet of danger. It's the best. I love, because like sometimes when they've like carried across abilities from previous expansions into the future ones, like artifact abilities and stuff like that, when they rework some of them, sometimes they've gotten like slight renames or slight thematic tweaks. Or I feel like they have. I seem to remember some of them doing that. I don't know which ones though or when. That's just a thing I have in my head for some reason. Nice, holy shit. But I enjoy that all of the Covenant abilities that have been carried over, every single one, is just the same. Like, you've just... Someone who didn't do Shadowlands, right, and is jumping into Dragonflight and gets their, like... Gets their Demon Hunter to max level. And he's like, oh, right, my talents, woo, let's go look through them all, wow. And then, you know, it's Demon Hunter things, right? So it's like spikes and demons and fell and woo, you know. And then they're like, oh, the hunt, what's that? And they click it and it's giant blue sparkly star. Not thematic. I love it so much for that reason. It's the coolest thing. I love shit like that. Because that's just what the ability is. That's what it was. It's, you know, it came from Shadowlands. That's the context of it. Does it make any sense? Probably not. It's still great. I still love it. Oh, dear me. Have I ever mentioned that I am quite in love with this video game? I may have mentioned it once or twice, minor. I just really like it, you know? It's just nice. I just think it's neat. Oh, dear me. This is win number 3. And we've had 3 wins. Are we going to get a 4th? Are we wrecking face this time around? I think we are. I think we're wrecking a little bit of face. Not inherent, not in a way that means that we're never going to lose, but I think we're wrecking a bit of face. We are fairly wrecking face. Look at that. Oh. Stuff like the jailer confirmed. Listen. He has a hole in his chest for a reason. Okay. He's really big and tall, and well, you know, you probably can't reach him. But then if he like, you know, if you go like walk up onto a giant tall platform and he stands on the floor, and then the hole might be at the right level, you know. I love the jailer, not because I think he's a good character. He's stupid. I love him in the same way that I love Garrosh. I like my big angry bald men. That's my character love apparently. It's big angry bald men who get character assassinated. Well, not even that. The jailer didn't get character assassinated. He just got no character. He just got fuck knows, I don't know, the jailer, whatever he was doing. Weirdo. Yeah. I like characters that are stupid. That's my taste. Not in like a, oh, this character isn't very intelligent, just in a, this character makes no sense. You know? This character's just a dumb character. It's a dumb concept. I love it. I'm very low stakes when it comes to my enjoyments, apparently. I'm okay with this. It's amazing how during Shadowlands, for some reason my brain gets the words Dragonflight and Shadowlands way too mixed up way too often. Like, the amount of times I have to correct myself saying those two words. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's so weird that through all of Shadowlands, I did not enjoy the Adam Wield ability, Blessings of Summer, Spring, Autumn, whatever. I didn't enjoy the Blessings of Seasons. I was like, eh, I'm glad that's not one of the better ones because I don't care for it. It does not seem very fun. It's wild that when that's not the only option I have, when I also have the option of having Divine Toll as well, when it's not like my main ability choice, I really like it. I really like the Blessings. It feels very Paladin. It's perfect for the class. It's a shame that it's only Holy. I don't know if Prat has it or not. I know the Ret doesn't have it though, but I would kind of like it on Ret. I don't know how well it would work, but I like the Blessings. It works really well. It's nice. I just like having other options at the same time. Let's get a drink. Last round. Here we go. We've won 5 rounds. Can we... So sorry. Can we make it 6? Hey dear. Oh, there you go. What a gorgeous place. God, Zereth Mortis is so good. I have decided this, by the way. When this paladin lore-wise retires, because, by the way, I don't know if anyone knew this, but my warrior, my blood elf, has lore-wise retired for now. It doesn't need to be a permanent retirement. It's not, there's no, you know, stakes to it. But lore-wise, my warrior's retired for a bit. It's gone back to Eversong. Where else would he be, you know? But I've decided that when this character lore-wise retires, Zereth Mortis is very, very likely to be where they'll retire to. It's just a cool place. And it's where I spent a lot of time on this character. You know, this character really came into their own at the end of Shadowlands. So, you know, Zereth Mortis. So I have a lot of love for it in that sense.
No matter who.
They're gonna be a little retiree covered in some moss Zereth Mortis armor, having a wonderful time, doing God knows what, being outside of reality, because Zereth Mortis is not necessarily within the realms of... It is, but it isn't. It's a bit fucking weird, and that's kind of why I love it. You know? It's one of those things. I'm a pig. The mage did it. Not in like a sexy way. The mage did it. Is this it? Is this 6 out of 6? Oh, heal that just went off. That was a light on hands right there. Also, yeah, it's a holy paladin I'm against. I didn't realize. That's one fun thing about oh shit.
Victory is clear. Our bargain is
Oh god. I want. Let's Faberos on. Woo!
profit.
Okay, a lot of things happened there. We won 6 out of 6. I got 2 achievements. Challenger Combatant 1, 2. And I also got... Oh my goodness, it gave me things. What's my... Okay, a lot of things happened there, and it's very hard to brain around them. What was I talking about before the game ended? I don't know. Won 6 rounds. Incredibly impressed with that. For myself personally. That's one of the coolest things I've done. I think about 1/400 rating, is that right? No. Interesting. Look, big bald man with the worst audio design ever. Just full sounds, but with bass boom all over it. Yeah. Yeah. I love it when they stand dramatically, bald head shining in the sun that doesn't exist in the mall, and they say something that's clearly, like, contextually meant to be very impactful and imposing and dramatic and like, whoa, what a statement. He says something, but you definitely can't hear what he said because all of it was just like bass reverb or whatever. It's just and everyone goes and I go, what did he say? say that again, please. Sorry, I didn't catch that one. Stolen Illidari blindfold. My blindfold. I can't see without my blind. So stupid. So stupid. Oh dear me. So what achievements did we get? We completed 50 rounds of solo shuffle. We got combatant 1, 2, and challenger 1. I don't even know what that means. Our rating is 1,400. Exciting. Exciting. We're at 0% towards the snail, but we can now start making progress on the snail. I'm really excited by this. I'm really excited by this. Ooh! I love you. Okay, my boyfriend has just delivered. Okay, a delivery's just arrived, and one of the things... Oh, I'm never going to stop using this. One of the things that came in the delivery was... well, first of all, a giant stuffed goose, but that's irrelevant, because I've got a fidget cube.
The robot's on charge.
I've got a fidget cube. Oh. This is the best thing. Holy shit. I've always low-key wanted one of these. It's got like a flicky switch. It's got like a spinny thing. It's got like a dice 5-sided buttons thing. It's got a silver ball. It's got it's got flicky spinny wheels. It's got a spinny. So that's. Oh my goodness! One hell of a deflated goose right there. Feel sorry for that voice actor. My dude is probably acting around up with the bass boomer over it. Yeah. I need to AFK and not get into this arena and get deserted debuff, but because the stream's ending and I forgot to unqueue. Oh goodness me, I want to do this so good. Oh, I'll have to send you a picture of mine. I want to see what yours looks like. This is the best thing. I'm never letting go of this. I'm taking this to work. I'm gonna be sat in the back room just clicking away to my heart's content. Oh dear me. What was the appearances we got as well? Because you get some appearances for different ranks and stuff. Ooh, look at this. Okay, let's get naked first. There we go. Nice. That's the elite set. Oh my goodness. I don't even have any of the gladiator set, let alone the elite set. Nice. So then at different rankings you get different things. We can actually have a look on here, I think. Yeah, so at 1,600 you get the chest and the belt. Ooh. So, Nikki. So, 1,600, we get that. And then I presume shoulders and a helm at the, like, 1,800 or something? I've never noticed the ornate details on those little shoulder bits. Very pretty. I really picked the wrong patch to switch to Paladin. Because I'm going to be honest, it's not my favorite set. A lot of other sets in this patch, very beautiful. The Paladin one is fine, but God, I wish I was the warrior set right now. Oh, dear me. Right, I'm going to bugger off now because I have a giant goose to attend to. Thank you all for stopping by. I was going to say thank you for streaming, man. This has been a very, very lovely stream. I enjoyed it greatly. Oh, I wonder if Runetooth's live, actually. I think Runetooth might be live. Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look-see, shall we? Might as well raid on to someone. It's been a while since we have. It has. There he is. Excellent. Elden Ring. Oh, jealous. Alright, I'm going to bugger off and raid Runetooth. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm so sorry about this, but we are going to be doing more PvP streams in the future now. And I promise you won't hear clicking throughout it. Maybe. Thank you all for stopping by. You're all very lovely people. Take good care of yourselves. I will be back on Friday. Yeah, Friday. Goodbye, friends.